Hi friends, I'm going to speak to you about my book Architecture, Life and Me. And this year I'm celebrating the 10th anniversary of this book. I'm not a full-time writer. I'm not an author per se who has devoted his life into writing. I'm a practicing architect. And I think that's what makes it more interesting because I'm a practicing architect. So when I write, I talk about my candid experience. It's something which is from the heart. So that's where the whole thing connects. At that time, it took the world by storm. And this was actually taken by some colleges as a part of theory of design. I was pleasantly surprised when I came to know this. 10 years, this book was a passion. And I think quite many people have read it. I speak about everything what a person can relate his growing life into. For example, my schooling, my education, talking about my father and my mother, talking about aspects which relates architecture with all other arts like writing, poetry, drama, movies, sculpture. It talks about drawing as a very important tool. It talks about teaching architecture. It's very philosophical, very candid, very plain reading, very light reading, but more emotional quotient, more from the heart, more from a struggler's heart, trying to peep into the future, looking back, seeing the insecurities of the present, linking them all three. It's actually something which is very emotional. And last, it talks about my architecture and me, what it means to me, what it should be. Like all poetry, poetry in architecture is not what is, but what it should be. This is my journey. This is my something which is very close to me. The book is my personal experience, a semi-autobiography. As the name suggests, architecture, life and me. So it talks about architecture, life and me, obviously. A lot of people said that I was not very old at that time, nor am I now actually, to write an autobiography. But I said that experience, even if it is of one day or a month, year or half a decade, is an experience. It is how much you imbibe from the life and how much you can give it back. Most of us spend our life, but very few of us imbibe the moments. Very few of us know what to take and how to express, how to feel, how to get the life into our pores. It is your action and reaction which is important, and that makes a worthy author. Because at the end of the day, every book, every fiction, every non-fiction, or any such genre is some part of it an author's life. It is an underlining autobiography. But here I speak candidly about architecture, life and me.